Shalom, shalom. I'm trying to get to this my brother over here. We're gonna have a quick discussion. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation, man. Rebellion in the household, man. How many of y'all experience rebellion in the household, man? You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Rebellion in the household. We're gonna get the brother on the line. Shalom, Prince. What's the deal?
Shalom, brother. What's good with you, brother? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm at work, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a little break. So, you know.
Right. I'm about to get ready to go to work. I had a little time, man, so it's all good, man. I appreciate you reaching out to me, brother.
Damn, you got a job, brother? You working?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I was out for a second, man, because I had caught COVID, me and my wife, well, soon to be ex-wife. And you know what I'm saying, we had to quarantine each other, and then we, you know, went and got tested, everything came back good. So I just had to jump on something real quick. But I had my ex-wife get something real quick before I jumped on, you know, me Graham get me something. You know how I was, you know, trying to be the real man of the whole situation. But yeah, I worked, bro. I was actually working when that picture came out, started circulating to the other brothers. I was actually at work, bro.
Wow, right.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. It was like, man, I'm working, bringing you food home or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying, making sure we good. And you did that shit. I gotta wait till I clock out, get in the car for a brother all the way in Tennessee, another state, to send me that video, man. It was crazy, man. But just not to keep you long, man, just to really break down the whole situation, man. We met, you know what I'm saying, you know, on some online situation or whatever, not to really go into detail, but you know, I was just coming to the truth, and I ain't really had no elders to really coach me in how to judging these sisters when coming to the truth. So, you know, I just took her in, you know, brought in the truth, kept her in dresses, you know what I mean? Really just looked out for her, protected her, you know what I mean? Not to really put too much of her business out there, but, you know, everything just started lies, man. A bunch of lies and rebellious stuff, man. And like I said, we had a split one time, you know what I mean, over something real crazy, man, or whatever. And listening to what brothers say, the scriptures and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I brought her back in, man, because, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm young in this truth. I don't want to seem like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just putting her away to go find another wife or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I brought her back, and I stayed faithful to her the whole time, bro. Even though she know I approve of polygamy, I still was faithful to her, bro, the whole time. You know what I mean? I'm
So you wasn't practicing,
huh?
You didn't choose that marriage system with her.
Yeah, I wasn't practicing it with her, you know what I'm saying? I just told her I believed in it because, you know, it's quite evident, you know what I'm saying, the nation of Israel was built off of, you know what I'm saying, one man and 4 wives. But, you know, it just used to just strike her the wrong way, man. And a lot of times she used to come up with arguments because of it. I'd be like, damn, I just got off work, man. Why you bringing some shit? If you find you another wife, I find me another. Just different arguments, man, and shit like that, man. But all the way leading up to the to the film, the clip I showed you. Now I wasn't gonna even put that out until after she put that picture on, because once she put that picture up and started putting my business out, I had no idea she did the shit until the brothers she was sending it to start saving the picture, and they you know, they rocks with me, so they sent it back. So when I came and approached her about it, she lied about the situation, man. You know what I mean? Talking about something, she took it down, or that was an old post that she put. And then I'm sitting there with the brother who already sent it to me, saying she sent it to mad people. I'm like, man, that's crazy. I'm a bum ass dude. I don't did so much for this woman, man. Far as first being her head and teaching her, you know what I'm saying, the laws and commandments, the Bible, you know what I mean, and trying to show her how the Most High want the women to be. But just like you said, bro, when you were saying on that earlier, everything hit on the nail, bro. She was rebellion, backbiting, and just different stuff like that, man. And, you know, these young brothers, man, they go off the scripture, except for adultery, you can't put the woman away, man. But that's just used to keep brothers miserable with their wives, man, and going through hell, man. So I had to reach out to the elders, man. I had to reach out to you. I had to reach out to some other people, man. You know what I mean?
Listen, brother.
But, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. So, like, I you know what I'm saying, the day when I was filming her, you know what I'm saying, the Most High just told me to pull out the camera and film her, man, because she do that shit so much, man. And the brother go through that shit so much, it's just like, man, whatever, man. So most I say recorder, you know what I'm saying? So that way, you know, in case you got to stand up counsel against other brothers or try to bring counsel to grounds to divorce this woman, you got grounds instead of her saying her plea, her case, you plead in your case, she's saying this about you, and you can't prove shit. You feel me? You know what I mean? So it's like, you know,
gotta cover the base.
right, gotta cover the face, man. And then when I did the recorder, I didn't even put it on Facebook. I sent it to her brothers because I was letting her brothers know, like, look, this is the reason why I'm about to divorce y'all sister. You know what I'm saying? Because I deal with people as a man. Like, you know, I respect her brother because he's in the group, you know what I mean? He's in the truth, so I respect him as a brother. And then her older brother, I just respect him as a man. So I want to let them know, like, bro, you know, when the rumors start spreading out, because you know how your sister is, I'm letting y'all know that I wasn't the one hitting on her. I'm not the one choking her. I'm not the one doing all this shit that she, you know what I'm saying, said I did. So I just pretty much cover myself, man. But, you know, I know why I messed up at, though, bro. I didn't prove her right, you know what I'm saying? That's just my mistake, you know what I mean? And to younger brothers that's coming to this truth, man, y'all got to prove these sisters first, man, because they're coming to you with a head wrap and scarf, man, and they're trying to mess your whole life up, man. They think just because they don't commit adultery that you can't put them away. The scriptures say if they don't go up that way as have her, you know what I'm saying, cut off from the flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. And I was telling my brothers, I'm like, look, man, it ain't really in the truth with her. It's not really about truth, following the commandments. It's about flesh. You know what I'm saying? Her lust, her desire, her liking me. I said, watch when I cut off from the flesh, watch the real demon come out. And I cut her from the flesh. You know what I mean? I wasn't sleeping with her or nothing. You know what I mean? I cut her from the flesh. And the real demon start coming out. So I said, okay.
I can relate to that, brother.
Yeah, man. I was like, okay, man. So I ended up, you know what I'm saying, letting her go because the messages I sent you, you know, she ready to go, man. You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting mom, disrespecting the house. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she put all my business out there, man. I was at work, my nigga, keeping it real because I'm in this captivity. I was at work, man, flipping these burgers, man, and making sandwiches, man, surviving in this captivity. And she stood there all day to make that shit, to try to sabotage me as a man. And then, you know, the brothers that I teach with and I'm cool with, you know, they telling me I'm supposed to accept that, man. I'm not supposed to accept that, man.
I experienced that.
I told him, I said, check this out. I said, how many miracles that YAHAWASHI recorded, that he did that was recorded, how many miracles that he did that wasn't recorded? So you mean to tell me all his teachings was recorded? Nah. These same folks that try to keep us down, man, and try to take our history from us, they the same ones that kept what they wanted to keep in the scriptures and what they took out what they wanted to take out in the scriptures. And I know Messiah had more reasons to grounds for divorce of woman, man, besides adultery, because they used that scripture to make brothers stay in a relationship and get, you know, be suffering the rest of their life.
Well,
you know what I mean? So, like, you know, it's like I just want to explain my story, man. How much time you got, man? You know what I mean? Good?
keep going.
Yeah. Like I said, you know, when she put the video on that, man, that's what really, like, draw the line. I'm like, man, you know, that's like betrayal. You know what I mean? That's like Judas betraying YAHAWASHI Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's betrayal. Like, if you do that, what else would you do? So women don't understand that, like, for them, it's emotions and feelings. With us, it's like trust, man. And you know what I'm saying? It's different for us with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we supposed to honor the commandments. They supposed to honor us because the commandments is given to us as the men from the Most High. And they don't see that. And they think that they can go over the man to try to reach the Messiah. And it's like right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like right there. So the whole thing is, you know, she have a problem with polygamy to the point that she bring it up more than I bring it up. And I haven't even practiced that with our marriage. I've been monogamy with her. I've been just one husband to her, bro. Trying to build myself up. You know what I'm saying? Now that these things going on again, I don't want nobody thinking, yo, bro, you know, you putting your wife away for another woman. Nah, there's not another woman involved right now. But I'm not about to sit there and say that ain't going to happen. But she cut and wrote her own bill of divorce, brother, when she did that, man. And I don't know if you was one of the ones she sent it to, man. Like I said, she changed her name so much. She make up pages so much and put different pictures on that. So when you was like Benjamin Israel, I don't know. I had to go check and make, yeah, that was her. She does that shit, man. So now, you know what I'm saying, she's trying to get the brothers and the brothers' wives to try to feel sorry for her, man, after I don't, you know what I'm saying, put her away. Like, you know what I mean? You want to go so bad. You talking about get you a bus ticket, get you some luggage, all that, man. I done got all that for you, man. And you thought I was bullshit. And then when I go drop you off where you wanted to go drop off, you dropped off. Now you want to call the sisters, the brothers' wives, and try to say, oh, he dropped me off. I ain't had no money to go. I ain't this, that, and the third. See what kind of man he is. But if you see the messages, you want to go. You cussing at mom, disrespecting everything. You was doing everything to go, man. So these women, man, like, they try to team up with each other, man, because they know that if one man stand up for this, then guess what? All the rest of the men gonna start standing up. And see, you older. You're an older G, man. You and brother, you know what I'm saying, brother Judah Mack and Marsh, y'all older than me. So I'm speaking for the ones that's 34 and below, you know what I'm saying? Coming in the truth, really just trying to do right, man. I ain't never did all that stuff that woman put. Oh, bum ass nigga. I'm like, damn, I made sure you get to work. Every dollar that you had because of me, because I took you to these different places to get these different jobs, because I know different people. It's not what you know, it's who you know, man. So women don't tell their side of the story, man. So it's a must, man, that men tell their side of the story, man, because we just get labeled this and that, man. But nah, it ain't even much like that, bro. I told the brother I'm about to link up and do a live talk with the brother, and I'm gonna clear my name, man. Because right now she try to sabotage my name, and y'all think I'm supposed to just sit back and let that ride? No. And I'm a man of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, whenever you want to do a part 2, man, or whatever, man, like I said, I put her away. Only way I get back with her is if the Most High put it on my spirit too. But right now, it takes a lot to regain somebody's trust. Brothers got to understand, when y'all meet y'all sisters, the trust comes first, right? The hardest part is them when they messing up is regaining that trust back. You get the trust from the beginning, man. But once you lose that trust, it's hard trying to regain it back, man. So I'm about to go to work right now, man. I appreciate your time, man. Anything, like I said, I just want to clear my name out, man. I sent that video out there because she had already exposed the picture. And she was already sending the pictures of different brothers and sisters trying to make me look bad. So like I said, I was at work, and this is all praise to the Father. I was at work. I didn't even know that she went to different brothers and sisters' pages and did that until I got off from work, clocked out, got into my truck, man, and seen the brother who sent that to me. And this brother in a whole nother state who respect me and I respect him, man. That's grounds for divorce, ain't it, man? Shoot. That's definitely grounds for divorce, man. So I just let y'all know, man, I appreciate brothers like you know what I'm saying, Judah Mack and Marsh, that really spit, and even Pastor Charles Dowles, man, because y'all spit that realness about how to take care of women in this captivity, because they ruling over us, man. Jeremiah, 31 and 22? This is captivity, man. They trying to rule over us, even in the truth. They don't want to let us feel like how the Lord said we supposed to feel. We come in this truth, we supposed to rejoice, man, and be glad that we Israelite brothers. Be glad that we going through captivity and understanding it, you know what I'm saying? And and they don't understand that they supposed to be our real, man, but it's all good, man. I appreciate that though, bro. Shalom, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. All love, man. Shalom, everybody.
Hey, shalom, man. I'm gonna holler
All
out.
right. Yes, sir, man. I'm gonna stay in contact with you, man. I love the class, man. I just want to say, when I turned on Facebook and I seen you, I knew the spirit was connecting to you to reach through me. So you know what I'm saying? And I knew, like I said, I knew the picture had already elevated, but I didn't know how many people she sent it to. So, you know, this is me just, you know what I mean, protecting myself, man, because I ain't no bad dude, man. I love the Most High first and foremost, man. And any woman that I get, I take care of them. I love them, and I make that commitment to them that I'm going to protect them, because that's what the Most High said King's supposed to do. And I'm King David grandson. Shalom, bro.
Before you go, let me ask you a question before you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you love the woman?
Do I love her? Yeah, I love her. Am I in love with her? No. You know what I'm saying? That's just something I got to keep it real.
No, I keep it real. You mentioned
Yeah, I love her, but am I in love with her? You got to think about it, right? You know what I'm saying? David loved Michael, right? But he had to put her away. He ain't touching no more. And my wife, she got the spirit of Michael. If I had to give her any spirit of the Bible, she got a spirit of Michael, man. And David had to put her away, or he ain't touch her again, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I love her, but I'm not in love with her, and I can't trust her right now. And you know what I'm saying? I won't even get intimate with her because the trust is gone. So it's like, I'm not gonna make myself miserable. I ain't gonna make you miserable. And The whole time you was fussing, talking about if I get a second wife, you gonna get another husband, all kind of wicked shit. But guess what? I don't even have a second wife, and now I ain't even got a first wife. So you ain't got to worry about a second wife because you ain't even the first wife no more. You don't cut yourself off from being the first wife.
Well, brother, man, I'm definitely gonna have a conversation with you offline.
Yes, sir, man. Holla at me. I appreciate you reached out to me, brother. Shalom, everybody. Shalom, shalom.
So,
You might have to hang up. I can't hang up. Oh,
no, I got you.
All right, shalom, bros.
All right. So obviously the brother is frustrated, man, and he's serious. You see what I'm saying? He's serious. And it's unfortunate, man, if you listen to what he was saying, that that he loved his wife. You know what I'm saying? The woman he's with, he loved her. And brothers do love the woman that he's with. You see what I'm saying? But we gotta love you according to the scripture. The scripture says, dwell with them according to knowledge. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we're commanded to do. And you sisters, you know what I'm saying? Like the brother kept mentioning themes like trust. What the scripture says in Proverbs 31, his heart safely trusting her, that he have no need of spoil. The scripture said that the woman would do him good and not evil all the days of her life. Do y'all read these scriptures? That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, that's what I'm saying, right? Okay. Let me say this. Why you make the scriptures so hard? Why? Why are you making the scriptures hard? The scripture's not hard. It clearly identified your role, sisters. How you supposed to conduct and act. You don't lord over a man. You just don't. You can't go over your head. The order is written in 1 Corinthians 11, 1 through 3. All through the Bible. Right? If you're having issues or problems, you can inbox Maharakar. Bun Yasha Allah. I'm an elder investigation. I would investigate the matter. We would go through the process to see what's going on with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we want families to survive, man. We need Hebrew families to flourish. You see what I'm saying? But when you listen to the outside people, man, you know what I'm saying, that hating on you, or they covetous of what you got, you know what I'm saying? They may want to be with your rib, you see what I'm saying? Or they may want to be with your man, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to give you sound counsel. They're not going to give you sound counsel. You know what I mean? The sister, you're supposed to check your sister, say that was wrong, sis. You see what I'm saying? We saw the spirit on you. We saw the attitude. We heard the mouth. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Genesis 3:16 is crystal clear. Her desire should be to her husband, and he shall rule over you. I mean, what part you can't go nowhere from there. You can't. How can you say anything? You can't say anything from John 3:16 from the beginning. And this is the monogamous couple. And I love this because these women know we're talking about polygyny. This is a monogamous couple. The brother wasn't even trying to find a wife. And she's mentioning it because she's in fear. The spirit of jealousy is upon her. And so all she's worrying about if the man get another wife. See, that spirit of jealousy is one of the most wickedest spirits that you can imagine. I'm about to do a lesson. I might do it tonight. Okay? The spirit of jealousy, right? You see what I'm saying? The evil suspicions have overthrown her judgment. You see what I'm saying? These women hate the concept of you having another wife. They despise it. Why? Because they love master. They love master. And because of the oath and the covenants that they made with Satan in the garden, that she would be a goddess over a man. She would be a goddess. She wanted to be equal. You see what I'm saying? And the Most High cut that. It's jealousy. Usurping authority. The scripture said you need to be quiet. The scripture said the man is your Lord. It said Sarah, whose daughters ye are. He is your Lord and master. Whatever a woman do to her, that's how she feel about, yes, Khan.
Because YAHAWASHI, the scripture tell you, "Why submit yourself unto your husband as unto the Lord." You wouldn't speak to YAHAWASHI like that. And some of you say, "No, I wouldn't," but you really don't believe. Because if you believe, then you wouldn't do it to your man. See? You wouldn't do it to your man. Because you know you wouldn't do it to YAHAWASHI, because spiritually you fear. You see, we're spirits in the flesh. And we connect to the Most High spiritually. But your flesh, your weak flesh, is warring against the spirit. Galatians. So spiritually, you know, I better not say this or that about the Messiah. But the flesh is going to say, yeah, your spirit said that, but I'm going to overthrow that. See, I'm ruling on this earthly plane. You are entrapped in my realm. So I'm going to dictate this. See, our spirit is warring in a terrestrial plane when we are celestial beings trapped in a terrestrial plane in a body. Yeah, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is what? Weak. And you, sister, have been programmed. You have been programmed to rebel against your man. See what I'm saying? And all the curses and all the different things that have been put upon us. You see what I'm saying? You sisters are affected by it. And you don't want to let it go. You don't want to let it go. How many of you sisters out there is against, be honest, how many hate polygyny? I want you to just put a 8 in there. Put an 8 in the chat for you that hate polygyny. Put an 8 in there if you're jealous. Put an 8 in there if you hate your sister. Put an 8 in there if you don't want your sister to be covered. Put an 8 in there that you don't believe the scriptures. Because if you bumping your gums, running your mouth back to a man, you don't believe in the Bible. You don't. If you're contentious with a man, you don't believe in the Bible. If you're trying to lord over a man, you don't believe in the Bible. If you say, if you get another wife, I'm going to get another husband, you don't believe in the Bible. Because in ancient times, when we was ruling, or we was in a system where ain't no 911 coming to save us now, like I said about that video the other day in Cameroon, the people that chopped that woman's head off with that machete, they was a separatist group. They was a separatist group. Anybody want the article? I sent it to you. And they chopped her head straight off. Basically all the way off. 2 chops. Bow. In the mouth first. Wow. So, I mean, all that womb, all that teeth came out, all I could see, all that. And then one last one. Wow. And filmed it. What if this type of scenario start happening in the United States of America when it ain't gonna be no 911 for you? Man, ain't gonna be nobody come save Islam. You gonna be bumping your gums off then? You're not gonna follow order then? You're gonna be rebellious then? I'm saying, man, we are spoiled. Now, as a man, as a person, as a human being, I felt bad. I felt a little bad because we ain't used to seeing that. But on TV, it's different when you see it live. It's different when you see some stuff like that live. There's some people that seen, gruesome things in the hood and, probably did some gruesome things. But for you to see that and never experience that first person, it's like, that's crazy. But see, the thing is, the mind will adjust to whatever the situation is. So when you get to that spirit, that blood, that pleading, that crying, that seeing the limbs and blood come out, it's normal. It's not even a big issue. There's no emotion to it. It's like, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Like, where's the fear of YAHAWAH B'Shem MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI for you women? Now, I want to see this couple flourish, okay? But this was out in the public, so I want to address some things. I want to hear his point of view, whatever the case is. But if he would allow, hopefully we can go behind the scenes and try to figure out a situation where we can get this couple back together and moving in the spirit of YAHAWAH B'Shem MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI. That's the goal. That's the goal. And therefore we can have a track record and maybe put some positive sisters in place to be an example for these sisters, because these sisters don't have examples. But they do. They have the scriptures, and they don't want to deal with that. So now we have to get other women or sisters to be an example for these sisters, man. Because you running your mouth and being disrespectful, you see what I'm saying? That's not going to work. And ain't no brother have to take that. If your woman being rebellious, right, that's fornication, because you are her Lord. You are her Lord. And I'm going to deal with the concept of divorce. I was on the phone for 3 hours, almost 3 hours with brothers concerning the same issue just a few nights ago. Okay? Fornication is good. First of all, fornication is talking about spirituality, right? Worshiping false gods, going against the Most High. Then it goes into adultery. Then it goes into lesbianism. Then it goes into homosexuality. Then it goes into bestiality. Then it goes into incest, Leviticus 18, Leviticus the 20th chapter. It goes into prostitution, talking about male prostitution, woman prostitution. It talks about a various different things. We also talk about that in the marriage. Okay? So fornication, we are the Lord and master of our possession, the woman. So if she's not submitting to you and not allowing you to lord over her, then who is lording over her in the spirit? If she's not submitting to you, the scripture says, "Has thou a wife after thy own mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman." Because you can't control her. It's like having a wicked woman as the adder, as the scripture says in Sirach 25. Sirach 25 and Sirach 26 is a nuclear bomb for all you rebellious, demonic sisters. And that's a fact. It's a nuclear bomb. Okay? You need to read it like 10,000 times. You probably about need to read it like 20,000 times, maybe 100,000 times. Because for some reason, you sisters not getting it. It's like your child arguing with you, basing in your face, telling you what to do, how to do it, getting in their bag and they feeling it because they're not getting their way. So you do it to your man. Would you allow your child to do that? And you say it's not the same thing. What you mean? The Most High said the man loves his wife better than his father and mother. You women is all on that emotional trip. Men is not emotional like that, or don't supposed to be. We are systematic. We are practical. You understand? Right? You all frivolous and all over the place. Straight like that. Learn to keep your mouth. That's all what brothers. Listen, for the brothers that's listening out here, if a woman keeping her mouth, knowing how to talk, like the scripture says, if that's very important to you, that's the number one thing that you respect in a woman, put a 1 in the chat, man. I want to put a 1 in here because everything else, man, is out the window. Keep your mouth, yo. Keep your mouth, yo. That's what I care about, your mouth. The scripture says many have died by the sword, right? But not many as the tongue. You see what I'm saying? Not many as the tongue. And the brother says show the video. I don't know if I can show the video, but because I'm on live. But I just posted a video on my channel and I can't get on, I can't get on that website from I got my own, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But I may do a little later. When I get home. You see what I'm saying? And show the attitude, the demeanor, the spirit behind the rebellion. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no man want to be having no damn argument with no woman. Period. And that's a masculine vibration for a female to be standing over a man, popping off, talking smack, telling him what he is or what he ain't, disrespecting the man. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. But this is the spirit that these women have. Hey, don't you supposed to have, they try to reset? They're not going to reset? We just coming back from. Okay. All right. Line up. All right. I'm up out of here, man. I'm going to hit y'all later, man. Shalom.